Because of the money you have in it. If you got a big trade going on, you can sustain the pullbacks. I can't sustain this pullback right here and just sit here for another hour probably to get that target. But to me, I like locking in profits. Locking in profits to me is more important than just waiting for something to actually come back and bite you really hard for some big money. Okay. So the trade terminator is showing a bias signal on the screen now. We are above the ATR, but this looks like to me more like a big pullback candle. But we'll see. Well, I'm just going to wait for this one here and see what she does. So we are in a bull run, guys. We are in a major bull run. We're in a bull run. So we'll see what she does here. We're going to try to get these bears here at this 31. Is what we're going to try to do. So let's see if we can get these bears to stay out of this. No, these bears are not going to stay out of this. I don't think they're going to. I'm getting ready to cut this right here because I'm just not going to do it. Just not going to do it. It's going to go back up anyway, but I just don't like holding for losses. Or don't, I'm just out. Just done. I can always get back in and make more. Close that. Okay? Just close it. Take profits, guys. Lock stuff in. Lock it in. Okay? If I want to run risk, no risk this morning, if I want to do a no risk trade, guess what? It's right here at 25 with one. Okay? I can go one contract now and not worry about it. If I lose one, no big deal. Okay? I'm only losing one contract trade here at 25. It's not a big deal. Because 25 is a pullback. I can get back in 25, guys. Go back to 33. Try to get back to 40, 41, 45. Okay, so if this one here, if you lose $300-400 on this, on this one right here, it's not a biggie. If you want to put your stops in on this one, guys, your stops would be 24 on here. Okay, so my stop will be at 24. And I just keep rolling up through here. And we're going to get that target I wanted, but I just didn't want to, risk it coming back and going to, $3,000 on you when you got 8 or 9 in there. So it's just kind of crazy. So here we go. Boom, straight up to my target at 45. Let's go, push it up there. And I think we're there. We're right at it, guys. We're trying to get that target. Now, remember, this 45 level up here, guys, is a beautiful level. But the bad thing about it is 44, 45, it can get really nasty with us. We're going to have to break this because if we don't, the bears are going to probably try to short us here. But we'll see if we can get past these bears. We'd like to get past the 45 and move to the 50, okay? So 45 would go to 50 up through here. But we just see how we hit the target up there, guys? You hit your target, and all of a sudden, boom, she pulls back from you. And, it's kind of cool. We got to 45.25. That's where we got. So 45 target did get hit. So, hey, man, nice work in 3 minutes. That's right, guys. Take that profit 3 minutes, 4 minutes, and you're done, guys. So now it's piece of cake. You've already got your profits for the day. You ain't got to worry about it. It took us like 6 minutes. We're good to go. And then, if you're one contract trade from 295 right there is $1,000 coming through here, by the way. It's 1,010 actually. Now it's 1,020 because it's Auto Traders running one too right now. So we need to see if we can break the 45, guys, and stay above 45 and manage to get to 51. If we get to 51, then we got special. Then we're special 51. I think we're really special 51 because 51 will try to pull us more above the 56. Okay, so if we can get to 51 here, 56, and break the side, we should be all right. But as we know, on the Auto Trader, our next target on that I think will be around the 53. But you really have to be careful here because you're at the top of the range. So as long as it stays atop that 41 now, guys, she is going to pull back to 41, though. Why will she pull back to 41? She's going to pull back to 41 because this candle right here. See this candle right here on your screen? You see that top of that candle right there? You see the top of this wick right here? This is a definite pullback wick at 41.50. So if she pulls back that 41.50, guys, she gets past this 41, it could come back down into the 33 area. Okay. And that would not be fun. Right. So there it is right there, 33. So as long as you don't pull back into 33. Now on this trade right here, guys, since there's no risk on this, I could just take this and just say break even on it. I mean, it doesn't matter to me. I've already made the money for it anyway, so it doesn't even matter. Put a break even on this and just let it go. This keeps you from having stressful days. You just put a break even on something like this one contract trade because you've already made 8,000, so $7,000-8,000 in the market, or you guys probably made more than that this morning. But if you did, congrats. But if you did, if you got this trade going on here and this is your secondary trade, you can just put a break even on this thing and not even worry about it. You just let it go. Here we go again, trying to test above the range, above the 41. As you can see, we're trying to test above the 41, back to the 45. This candle here's got a chance. This candle here could really move. There we go. There you go. That's why I said it's got a chance. So you've seen this coming. So there we go. 56 here, guys. Look where she hit 56 perfectly. Right on the numbers. Right on it. Because it has to hit 56. We got to break 56 here to get to 62. So 62 will be the next target up. We're going to roll up to 62 right here, guys. And we're just going to kind of run up there and grab that real fast. There we go. There's a 61.50. That's close enough. Because I really think the top where they're trying to get this to is kind of like around a 67, 68 level. That's where I would go. But I mean, to me, if I really wanted to get the bull run to really slam these bears, I'd take this to 370. I would just go to 370 and be done with it. You know what I mean? So I'm looking at, the 60, 56 to 62, 62, 63. Then I'm looking at around 70, guys. And then that's when you got to make a decision of what we're going to do with this. Because 70 is going to be the big one, and there it is. Okay, so it just went to 70 before I can say anything. So there's 70, guys, actually 73. So this area is considered a really nice area, value area in the market right here. You're above a lot of stuff at the 68, guys. So we can hold this. We're going to go to 71, 73, 79. And then we're going to run up to 80. We're going to get 79, 85 right here. It should be like 85 next year on that area, man. So you can clear this 79 here, 85. 85, 84 level will be next on our list after we get past the 79. And the pullback's around the 74. So you should see her pull back around the 74, come back to 79, and then maybe try to run this 85 up through it. I could have stayed this, guys. If I had stayed this, those major contracts, I would be sitting massively right now. But it's all right. No big deal. Okay, so 78, 79 right here, guys, and we're going to push up through it at 84. If we don't push to 84, the pullback on this is going to be the 68. I can tell you that already. 70. 70 is going to be your pullback. So your pullback is going to be like right here at the 78, guys. And then we're trying to break now above the 79, which I said we probably would break out, and we did. 79, 80, and then you're going to get, so you got to figure 80, 79, 80, 84, and then up to about the 91. I don't want to see this go to 91. That's where I'd like to see her go. But I think the Bulls know, that the big level's down. 85 is going to be a crucial level. But I also think they know the 70 is going to be the level where things could really get nasty for us if we get under it. So we got to hold the 70 level, guys. You got to really try to hold the 70. See right there, it's coming right back toward it. So we just got to kind of hold this thing up in here. But I know, right, man?
I'm out around here.
Do what?
I said I got out around here.
You did, Raj?
Yeah.
Awesome, man. Awesome. How'd you like the call?
Awesome, bro.
It's awesome, isn't it? Yeah, we're just trying to go up here, man, to 74 now. So basically, guys, the market's trying to say, hey, the Bulls know they made a good run here, but you cannot be under 70 in this. I think the dip could be bad. But now we know that this is trying to go back to 70, and they're going to have to hold 75. They're going to have to hold the 75, guys. If you want to run, 75 is the key. And that's what will happen there. If not, we're going to be pulling back down. But I don't think we're going to pull down just yet. I think we're going to get the 75, 80 level again. I really do. We want 75 to 80, guys. 75 to 80, and then just running back up. I love a big bull run I love a bull run after a holiday. Just like I said, guys, we broke 295 this morning, 303, 325. We were set to go. We hit every target we called, every one of those targets we called. And that's the key to trading. You've got to know where the targets are. And believe me, we know where the targets are. So we just go from target to target. If you take target to target trading and you know you can get those targets and they fulfill and they keep going, it just makes it better. But this trade right now, if you're in a one contract trade from 295 to 1670, that's what it's over here on the auto trader. And we're just trying to go back to 81 here, 81.82. So we're trying to get back to 81.82 right here, as you can see. And then she'll try to break this. This should be the push level. She should push from 81. There's a bunch of alerts I've got set up. So we should start pushing now to 81. 82. A lot of guys will go ahead and just probably, they're looking at maybe, okay, can we get adding contracts up here now? The next level over is 84.25 is a good level because 85 is that level. That's another secondary level I think the Bulls are looking at maybe for add-on contracts around that 84, 85 level because this really, 81 is a great level to hold. If you can hold 81, you can get to 86, and then we just did. So 81 to 85 right there. And then the 85 is going to push us right up to about that 92 level, guys. And 92 is probably where we're going to stop. But we're going to wait and see if she gets to 92 here. And we could go higher. Because if we go higher from this one, it's going to have to be a massive move. We got a massive. I mean, we could have a massive move here, though. We really could. Because if there's going to be a market dip level somewhere around this 82 area. I know that. So if we can get past that market dip level, get to about that 92. If we get 92, guys, we can structure to 400 easy from here. Easy. It just depends on what they're going to do with this level. Right here, we're at 92. See that 92? Yeah, there you go. It just depends on right here to 92. This is what I was talking about, 92. So we're above it right now. But this is a crucial area. Because if we would go up from here, it would be like 403 into 407, okay? This is what would happen here. It would be 403 to 407 of this area. Because this is an area where it really, really has just the power to really, really run. But you're also getting that major wick in this on the 1 hour. So when you get that major, long, huge wick on the 1 hour, you start getting that sell pressure. So we'll see what happens here. Because if I say pullback, if I was going to get a pullback from the Bears, I'd probably expect it somewhere right in here. But if we can get pulled above all this, we'll just run. Just keep running. I would like to see us run all the way up to 429, 430, somewhere in that area. It'd be beautiful. Our pullback level, excuse me, our pullback level is 88. 88 and 78 are your pullback levels. You're going to pull back to 88 and 78 before you go back up anyway. So those are levels you've got to watch. Isn't this great though, man? Just not even 10 o'clock and done, guys. Just absolutely done. I got 1,800 on the auto trader and 13 on the other screen over there. So it's like almost another 3 grand over there, and it's pretty cool. So basically, even though you get out your store where you work, if you're using auto trader or using the other system over there, so it's kind of cool. But anyway, guys, we're trying to get back to this 90. We want to get back to 90. 90 is where we need to be. 90. 90 is where we got to push from. If we're going to push, it could be 90. Now, the reason we're pulling back is because we're trying to get those shorts. We want people to go short. We can take them to the cleaners here, but as you can see, we're kind of running out of gas too. This big move's huge. Okay, great call. Thank you, C Max. Appreciate it, man. Ryan just kind of jumped out of the room this morning. He'll be back in a few minutes, I'm sure. I'm glad to see everybody this morning. I hope you're watching us on YouTube. This is our first time we streamed a bunch of streams at one time, but we're just basically streaming to do educational to show people you can make trades on your day. You just got to know what the market's going to do, how to read these markets, and that's why we teach classes for free on mostly on Wednesday night at 7:30. So this is what we do. We try to make as much out of the market as we possibly can each day. Not every day is a great day or a big day, but hey, days that are good, take advantage of them. That's what big traders do. The pro traders, when they get a chance, an opportunity like this, they're going to take advantage of it. And that's exactly what the big boys are doing right now up on Wall Street. They're taking advantage of this big move. Everybody's having a good morning. Good mornings are good. We see markets where markets are sideways and choppy and all that we stay out of. But you couldn't resist this morning. It was just a no-brainer. Straight off 295, like we call them, and straight up. You guys see these candles right here? These big purple candles. They're beautiful. Boom, right above the ATR right here. Just let us know there's entry. Boom, we're in. We're gone. So here comes a gold alert for anybody. So gold's trying to go up, gold trying to sell now. Just because we get the alerts on gold doesn't mean I take those. Because why? Because you got to look at the chart. You can't just take the alert. Okay, so we are. Remember, I told you guys about that 340 level, breaking that 340 to be that long for the Nasdaq. So yeah, it's way above it, which is great. That was one of my biggest things, was getting above that 340, because that's also the pullback. If it gets back under 340, you know she's going to go short. Just like you know. You can mark 340 in your chart. You can mark it 340, guys. That's what I call my gravity level. It's a level in the market that the market will always come back to sometime today. And she's probably going to wind up going back to 340, crossing over it, coming back above it. It could play like that. But we really don't want this market coming under 355. I really don't want it breaking 355 or 348, because it just starts getting crappy again after that. You start getting back all that mess of the shorts. So, like I said, we put the big long in this morning. We could come back and put the big short in. I'll let this go back down here, and this is pretty much. I'm just gonna probably just kill this one here because I got the other one, but I'm just killing that one too. So I'm just killing all those trades. So I got two of them there. I'm just gonna get rid of. I don't want people sitting in those. So basically, guys, if you're waiting now 71, you're gonna see this thing come all the way back down, probably to 55 here. We'll see what she's going to do here, because we do know the bears like to short the 68 right here. This is going to be their shorting level. You'll see it come down right here at 68. She's probably going to take 68 and try to come down. So if they do try to get under the bank level at 70, they would definitely try to short this at 68, because they're going to go back long at 84, or they're going to come back down here and go short it at 68. So we'll see what she does. Personally, doesn't really matter. We just killed it this morning. Still with us, Raj?
Yes, sir.
So what do you think about this morning so far?
Great morning.
Yeah, man, it's beautiful right here. You just can't beat these kind of mornings.
Yep.
So you guys can see that 68 level right there. It's just like really, really cool, right? So basically what's going on here now, the 4-hour candle, guys, the 4 hour is a candle that's like inside itself. It's not really turned green on the day. It's not really turned red. It's just trying to make sure that it wants to either hold above the 73 to stay long, or break that 95 again to stay long there. So the 4 hour candle is trying to tell us the story of, hey, look, if I can hold the 73, I can probably return. Okay. So that's what we got to watch. Watch the 73 level pull back. When she pulls back to 70, it's going to be 70, 73 right here. So when she pulls back to like 73, 75, you're going to watch that 4 hour candle. That's that 4 hour candle making that move. It's trying to stay above 73.75, guys. So my 4 hour candle, I know, is trying to hold that level. Now I'm going to, I can get this to work here. Let's see if I can do this with my 4 hour chart, guys. For some reason, it's just acting up this morning. So I don't want to do nothing on my 4 hours. Okay, there he goes. Fixed it. Okay, so as you can see, I'll show you guys right here. Watch this, right? But since she pulls back to this, she pull back. See, it's right there. See that level right there, guys? See where I marked that for you guys? Right there in 73, 78 area. That little 78 area, 70, 73, 78, all of this little area, The 4 hour is trying to hold that. Okay. It's trying to hold that to go back to 95. Okay. Because the bulls know that on the 4 hour chart that their buy level is 92. So they're trying to get back to 92.25 because they got friends sitting there and then 94 also. Okay, so they'll pull this back down to about 73. So as long as the bulls can hold 73, I really think it's like 73, maybe 73, 74. If they can hold that, this won't reject and go back down. Okay, because the rejection is going to be 52. I can tell you that already. So we know that this level right here we're sitting on is the short level back to 52. It's also the long back to 95. It's boom, it's right there. But I wish I could have gotten a little earlier though, because actually the entry on it's about 70. Well, it's about 73. I think it is. See if I can pinpoint it for you, let you know. Yeah, it's exactly 74. 74 is the actual entry. I got it a little late, 77, but I'm just showing you guys what this 4 hour chart's doing. So that's the entry on the 4 hour. Trying to go back up. They're just going to try to take the 74 back up and to get probably like around this 90 area. If they can get to 90, they'll probably take the 90, or they'll wait to break 90, 91, back up to 94. 94 is where you take off at. But it's kind of strange because on the 4 hour charts, guys, if you look left on your 4 hour, you see all those big candles from Friday, the 16th of June. I think it was 16th of June. There's some major candles on the 16th of June that were in the same area right here. And those candles did break out and run. One of those candles went to 474. I think the other one's like 438 or something. But we're holding the one candle. It was Friday, June. It was June 16th at 2 o'clock. And that was the candle that we're sitting on right now at the level we're sitting at this right here, this area. I don't know if you can see it back in here because I don't have it on the same time frame, but on the 4 hour, you can see it perfectly. Those big candles are over there. And we're sitting above the one candle 78. So we could push, this market could still have some room to run. Because we did get on the 16th, on that Thursday and that Friday, we got to 440 and 474 on both those days. So this could be a retrace back to those big levels up there, if we can hold this. And as long as it holds 73, we're fine. As long as you hold 73, you're fine. 73, 74. I really do like the 70, 72, actually 73. So as long as you hold that area with this, you can sit in this. As long as you're holding above 73. I could even say 72.50, 72.50 here. And I can still hold this trade. And just see what she's going to do. See if she's going to get back to 90. If it does get back under 72.50, though, we do not want to be in it. You do not want to be in this if it gets down into like the 68, 75 level either. Because we're structuring. But we also know that the bulls will try to buy this back at 62. And they try to buy it back at 51. And down there at 26. So there's a lot of buying areas for the bulls down below us. But you can see we're kind of running out of gas here. Kind of going sideways here for a minute. So this market is trying to just kind of restructure, either pull back and go back north, or we get a bounce. We just continue getting that bounce off that 73, 72 level. Now, in this situation, what a lot of the traders will do, guys, that want to make money off this little bounce level right here, what do, guys? They're only, big traders are only looking for like 4 or 5 points at a time, right? So those put 8, 9 contracts in this, go 4 or 5 points and get out of it. And you take this bounce for 4 or 5 points every time almost. So it just keeps pulling back and going right back to where she came from. But 90, 90 is our key right now at the moment. So we'll see if she's going to get to 90. But this is where we want to be. We want to be in this area. We want to structure up through here. Big move. Big, beautiful move. Big, beautiful day. Big, beautiful day. Look at this thing pulling back. Here we go again. It's hilarious. I love watching it. I love watching these guys try to pull this back to 73 and then watch them bounce it. Look at these bears. People think it's going to go short and go right back where it came from. And this is the part of trading where it's like, okay, people get nervous, they jump out, they see it go against them, and they think, oh man, I lost money right here. But they don't really know that 73 level is a bounce back level. It's just learning the markets. That's all it is. Just learning where you need to be. You just got to know where you need to be. And this is kind of stuff that I'm going to teach you guys where you know where you're going to know where you need to be every day. Because we don't, we don't charge people to be in these rooms. We don't charge to teach people. It's free. It's part of trading. If you want to be a trader, you got to go through the journey. And learning the journey is tough. But once you do learn it, it's not as bad as it's not that bad. Once you learn it, guys, it becomes like it's your job. It's what you do. Yeah, I can do a class tonight, guys, but I'm just going to do like a go over stuff when we went through some of the indicators I gave out. That'll be like 7:30 tonight. So we'll do a 7:30 to like 8:30 because I have a meeting at 9, which is kind of late because I'm doing a meeting with somebody at 9 because they're 12 hours ahead of us. And see, I didn't want to be under that 73, and there it is. You know what I mean? So I'm probably going to have to cut this thing. But I'm just going to wait because the 4 hours showing ain't going back up anyway. So we're going to see, watch. We're just going to watch because the 4 hours are big green candles, guys. So, but it can pull back in the 4 hour though, all the way back down to 50. That's what's, it's scary about it. But right now, the 4 hour candle's looking pretty good. Really good. So let's just watch and see what the 4 hour does here. There we go. So see, if I just really wanted to get money out of this and just say, boom, just add a few and just go ahead and take it up and get money out of it and be done. So what I mean? You can just add a couple in there and just say, you know what, out. Because if you're already up big money, it doesn't matter anyway. But if she goes to 90 up here, it would be great for me to get 90 out of this. If not, it's not a big deal. See? But she can pull back. She could pull back. She could pull back to 73 with me. 68 maybe. But right now, the 4 hour candle's saying, hey, I could be a big, I'm not a red candle. I'm a green candle trying to go up. See, she's losing money. That's all right. There you go. See, every trade's not a perfect trade. Nobody gets perfect trades every time. But we do know this is a structured move up. So I'm not worried about that pullback because she's going to go right back to at least break even and I can cut it. Or I can wait for her to get the money again, just like this right here. See that? Look at that. Patience. You just got to know what the levels are. There it is. So you go from $1,200 down to $600 up. See? And you take a deep breath on that move. That's what she keeps taking a deep breath and go, woo, glad she didn't break the other level. So there you go. There it is. That's what I was looking for right there, guys. So see, even though I cut that trade for like 8, like right around 8, I just took 1,000 off the 0 and the 9. You take another 14, 15 here, 10, 11. So you're back to like where you started from, around 11 grand anyway. So you get the same money that you were trying to get. You stayed that big long. It equals out the same, guys. It equals out the same. We're just going to cut that one. So we're good. See what I mean? So that's how you do that. This is how you just take that fill-in trade on levels that you know they're going to hold. Okay? That's what I just did. Just what I call my little fill-in trade there. So anything above now, guys, the 75 level is going to be the same. Now, the bulls really would like to structure this 91 back up to this 95. And this is going to be the key, man, for us getting this market to hold is going to be this 95 area. If we cannot stay above this 95, 98 level, now it's kind of like 98. If we can't hold this 98 level today, we're going to have issues. Because we really need to hold that 98. And you can see this candle's really, really trying to pull back. Because I really thought we would actually get 410, but that's okay. 410 would be my next target up, but it's okay if we don't. We can always get it later. Because you've got to have pullbacks to make the market go up. You've got to have, you've got to take people's contracts short to go back long. Because the market gets in the market and does this right here, guys. When you're running up like this, say you're a car right here, right? You got $100 of gas in your car. you've already went all through these states, right? You get here, and you've only got $4 left in the gas tank. Well, the store is here for gas, or it's down here. Which gas station are you going to go to? You're going to try to get this one up here and run out of gas? Or are you going to come back to this gas station and refuel? And that's kind of what the market does. It's going to come right back down here somewhere and gather some more fuel. And that fuel was short contracts. We come back, we take the shorts down, we grab those short contracts, and it pushes us back north. Kind of a good analogy. You guys have heard me say it every day. I tell you guys every day, we got to come short to go back home. Because this could be an all-day hold. This could just be an all-day hold. But it won't be an all-day hold unless it breaks 400 holds. That's not going to happen. And this is going to get tricky here on the 75, like I said. So we're going sideways kind of like right now. So right now, we're just kind of like, this is just where people are just going to be playing games, guys. It's going to run maybe 75 back to 89. Or she'll finally break and go short here off of this level, which will be 75. It'll actually come off 75 and go short. And that 75 will take it down to about 69. And then 69 will run her about 63, and then down to 53. So 53 would be my target short if it comes under 75. But if it doesn't come under 75, she's going to bounce it every time. If you're looking for like 5 or 6 points, perfect place to do it. 75 is a perfect bounce level to get those 5 or 6 points almost every single time. 75, 76. Myself, though, I'm going to wait because I do believe they're going to pull us to 70 right here as we watch and see. Let's say they go to 70. See, 75 is really becoming a problem for them. 75, 76. This is a nice big run-up candle in the 1 hour, so it's got a lot. This is a big candle. It's got the opportunity to go even further, but right now the bulls are just kind of chomping. This is the money part. Okay, we had the big move. Now it's the money taking side. How much money can we gather from people? The FOMOs, the fear of missing out, the late traders, the ones that are getting in too late, that don't know where the levels are, that don't know you can actually make money right here. They don't know that. So they get in, they start pulling back, and they get out, they take a loss. And this is what's happening right now as we see. It's a market that's wanting to take money on these pullbacks. But 75 to 81, beautiful. Every time, beautiful. It's actually said about 75.75. It's actually 76 to 81, 82. And 81, 82 go back to 91. So even if you got 76 to 84, I mean, that'd be perfect too. There we go, back to 86 there. That's perfect too. Break this 86 candle, try and go to 87. Get past 87, we should start running again. If not, we're back it back down again. 87 is the key here, though. Watch 87, guys. Watch them compare to 87, try to break it real fast. Goes, look, see right here? You see on the chart right here, guys? You see how these candles are all lining up right here at the tops? You see those tops right there? Right there with the 87.25. That's where she needs to break. She needs to break that. Now, the downside's right here. See this? 69. So you're kind of playing this little, you're just playing between this range and this range now, between the tops and bottoms. So you could say this is your support level, 69. This is going to be your top at 87, right there. But just because that is the support level does not mean to go short, because we know the 4 hour is sitting where? Your 4 hour target, your marker for your 4 hour is setting at right here, 75.7. Well, I'm just going to say it's right there. It's at 76. So unless that market breaks 76, it will never go down. It has to hold that 76 level to be a reversal. It has to even start a short. That's where she has to start to short it. So if it doesn't break it, it's not going to happen. Now the 87 right is always the 87, 88 is going to be kind of fun because we know the 87.50 is like a pullback range. So that's a given. So as long as we stay above the 87 now, we should be good because it'll pull back. 87 is going to pull back to 85. So we need to hold 87 here, 87.50. You'll see her, she'll pull back to it a lot. 87.50 to 87.85 right there, 85 to 87. So see it right there, pulling back 80. There's 85. Gets under 85, tries to come back down to where? Tries to come back down that candle top it right there at 82, which is this candle right here at 82. So you got 82, 85, 87, and then you got the pullback at 76. Right there. So you got 76, 82, 85, 87, 90. Now see what they're trying to do here? There's that 76 pullback. See, they tried to break it right there and they couldn't. See that? Didn't work, did it? It bounced right back to 76, but did not go through it. Because that's the level they're protecting. You guys are quiet this morning. How'd you guys do? Everybody do good this morning? 2 chunks in the whole move. Raji did good this morning. Raj, you did good, man. That's awesome. I made up for it in the end there, though. So we did good. Really good. Yeah, guys, give me some feedback. How'd you guys do? Take all of it, take part of it, get 10 points, 20 points, 30, 40. That's a huge move. That should make your day. Now, my advice to people, if you made big money this morning off this thing, walk away, keep your money and go. One and done, 4K. Way to go, young fam. Great. You're right. This is a great way to come back from vacation. Just think, guys, if you spent your vacation money, you just made it back this morning. You just made your vacation money right back in one trade. And here she comes back under 76. Now, this one right here, guys, this is the short here off the 76 level. This short is going to try to push down through here to around 53 if it can hold it. But more than likely, she's going to try to bounce back up to 76. This is that little area I was telling you guys about that they're going to try to take money, come right back. So this is the short that I'm not taking this short, but I do know this short goes from 70, goes down to 70, and could get down into 68 levels, but she'll pull back to 76 and try to go back long also on you. As you can see, watch the 76 level because she's going to hold it again. If she holds the 76, she's going to go right back up because now 76 becomes the short and the long. Your 76 levels crucial here this morning on that 4 hour. There you go, Harrison. Working that line. That's perfect, man. That's a good idea. 76, man. That's the key. She can hold 76, guys. We got it made if she'll hold it because we can jump right back up to the top easily. But now we just got to get 76 to 98 to hold it. Is this 80 marker right here? 80 is another one. 80 is another good one, 81. So if you can get the pullback off of 75, 76, and you can get this 81 almost every time out of it. So 81 to like 87, but the definite pullback is about 75, 76, 75, right in that area. The next pullback from there would definitely be about 68. So we know the 68 is the pullback on it, the big pullback. We're just going to try to structure up through here and hold this. I'm hoping we can hold this 80. 80 would be nice to hold. And she's trying to get there, 78 right now. So we can just get to this 80 and hold. They'll get rid of 80 back to 87. So it's kind of like you can see that she's just bouncing the same areas. There's 80 right there. Come on, hold the 80. Let's go. Need some big bull buyers to step in here and just do this. If retail would get smart, jump in here to this 80 and just run. But people get nervous up these areas but this is a good area. I mean, from this 60, from this 70 up to this 98 right here, it's just a good area. You could really just fly up through here. Because now the market, we know that the big short is way down there at 40, just like I said, 340. That's where the short is, the big one. Then sneeze. So basically, guys, we're just trying to get back up here now. I think the big area that we're going to have to really hold is 86. If we can get 86 to hold, we're going to go back to 98. I mean, that's what I would be looking at, 86 right here. If I was just going to do maybe one contract, that would probably be at the 86. But you take the 70 pounds too. But as you guys can see now, see how she comes through the 86? And they're just trying to structure this right back up through here. There we go. There it comes again. Boom. That's what I'm looking for right there. I want to get above this 98 level right here. Just won't happen. It just will not happen. But we got back to the target, 98. With the 98.50, just like we said, it's going to come right back up through there. But they're going to hold those levels of 76, 82, 82, 86, 95, 98. Here we go back to the 98 now. If we can break the 98, guys, we can actually start moving to that target I really want, which is 410. Okay. Oh, yeah. Come on, baby. There's my 410. Come on. Let's go. Get that 410 level. Let's go through there and just hit the 410. Now, if she breaks 410, we're going to probably run up to about the 425 from here. See right here? I don't know if it'll put this on the screen for you or not, but right there. See that that area right there, guys? Or just kind of mark this right here. This right here, this level right here, guys. This level here would be where we push up. Let's see, it's going to pull back on me, but we got the 410 though. We just checked the 411 out of that. That's beautiful, man. 410 target, just like I said, called it earlier. That's exactly where we went to. But now I'm looking at 410 thinking, 410 is beautiful, but, hey, I would rather just stay above 410 and get to like 410 and push 410 up to around that 430 level, 431. But I do think that 431 would not be the target. I really think that the 420, 21, 22 would be the target. 422 up through there. I'm thinking 422, guys. 422. That's what I'm thinking. 422. Let's see if we get to 422. Come on. Let's roll. This is a good trade, though. One contract from 295 right now is showing 2,300 right now on that one trade from that area. There's the 13. Come on, just go to 22. Quit messing around with me. I hate when it does this to me. I mean, you really just want to go push that target, so you might as well just go get it done. Nobody really knows that that's the target. They're all just kind of wondering what's going to do next, I guess. Let's see what she does here. Because, we got pullbacks in this now. You got those pullbacks now, guys. You got that big pullback down to 94. Because that's the measure. There's a big pullback at 400 and 94. So you're going to get those pullbacks. What we're trying to do is we're trying to get that 421 up there, but that's okay. We'll see what she does here. Because I already know if we get 421, we're going to try to move a little higher, I think. But let's see if we can get up through here and just take this out. See, and there's no risk in this. This is a one little contract deal. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. If you're up, if you guys are up 10, 12 grand this morning, one contract up through here is not a big deal. Even if you lose $1,000, it's still not a big deal. This is how you do it though. If you're already up big money and you want to take another trade, fine. Use one contract. If it starts moving, you can use two or three, but there's really no reason to. If you already got your money for the day, you just want to try to add on if you can, see if you're going to be right. I like being right, so we'll see if I'm not right. Oh well, I cut it. You know what I mean? Just cut it for a couple $100 loss and forget it. It's not a big deal. But as long as she holds, as long as this will pull back and hold 400, I'm not worried about it. As long as she stays above 400, I could care less. Just let it run. As long as she holds 400, 401, no sweat in it. Even really 94, but I don't want to go that far down. But I think 401's perfect. Let's go. Let's just move. Come on. Let's just come on back up there. There you go. Get your butt back up there. There you go. Come on. You want these candles to start structuring around that 14. That 10's our perfect level, guys. 10's where we're supposed to be. This is the perfect place because that's our beautiful level we call it. So there's 10. Now let's go. Now, come on, let's go. Come on. Let's go through here. You're going to get that 21. Let's go. Let's go do this. We're almost there, guys. We're at 6 points away, man. It doesn't bother. It doesn't get you guys too. It's like you're like 3 points away from a target. You're like, what are you doing? You know. Can someone please mute their mic because we're live? All right, so we're at 1675. Really? There's really no reason we're stopping at 16. It makes no sense whatsoever, guys. 16 isn't even a target. 16's in the middle of nowhere. It's like one of those targets just lost by itself. It doesn't even have a meaning. I don't even know why we're stopping there. 10 makes sense. Because 10 is considered a bank level that I call my bank levels. 10 makes perfect sense. 16 makes no sense whatsoever. You either go from 10 to 21, or you pull back to 394. I mean, that's a given there. I mean, 16 has no. 16 just have no idea why we're stopping here. Maybe it's like a little bus stop. It's like who wants to jump on board? Who wants to jump on board to 431? You know what I mean? Who wants to get on the train here? And the weird thing too, guys, I marked a level at 431 on my chart. Must have marked this a long time ago because I got a big red line sitting at 432. A big red line on my screen. And I must have marked that like last week or something. It's there though. It's on the auto trader. As you can see, it's right there. See this? 32. Can't get this to move. Uh-oh. We got problems here, Houston. Get over there. Okay, there you go. It's up there trying to just sit there. So I think the Bears are going to try to short us here, but we'll see. 407. But they're trying at 407 to short us, but it's not going to work. It's not going to happen. Come on. Stay above these Bears. These boys are down there around that 408. Otherwise, they're trying to short there. It's kind of a bad place to short. Come on, let's just get back up to 16 here. See, 10's a good level to hold. Because 10 is a good level. If we can hold 10, we're going to keep moving, guys. We just got to hold 10. That's all. 10 is the level we need to hold. And she's going to pull back to 10 a lot, as you can see. We're waiting for 10 to break. 10 break 13 and 13 to 16. Because 13 is the top of that candle weight next to us, to the left of us. So we got to get above that candle. So you want to be above the wick of the previous candle, which is just to the left of 13 there. So we got to get 10, go to 13, break 13, go to 16, and finally get our target in 21. Because that's exactly what we're trying to get to is 21. 21.25. And can we get there is the question. Question of the day right there, guys. But see, it's not a big deal if you're only $100 down or something. This is no biggie here. Because hey, this is like young Fab this morning. She did great, man. A good job. She took a big $4,000 trade with us this morning. That's beautiful. Everybody knows I'm not the YouTuber that does $500 a day. I don't want 500 a day. I want to get more. I'll try to get as much as I possibly can in the morning, right out the gate. But if we can get one good trade a day out of the gate, I'm good to go. And that's usually how we structure it every morning. We try to get that one big trade every morning. Sometimes it's 10 o'clock, sometimes it's 11, sometimes it's right at 9:30. It just depends on what the market wants to give us. It depends on what levels we're working on and what we're looking at. But right now, we're looking at this thing going up from the 13 and trying to get 21. So, can we get there is the question. But this is definitely one of those trades where it's one contract deal. It's not a lot of risk. Come on, boys, push it. I just can't believe we're just going to hold right here because there's really no reason to hold here. I mean, there's just none whatsoever. It's just people trying to go short. And I don't know why they're trying to go short. This makes no sense going short here. It just makes no sense whatsoever to go short here. Because this is eventually going to come up here and tag that 21. It's just taking forever to do it. Because I'm thinking 21.50. I said 21.25, guys. I'm just saying 22. 21.22 is where she's going to go anyway. So that's what I'm looking at. 21.50, 21.75. It's right in that area. Even 22, but 22 would be a perfect target for us. If we just get this thing to run up through here and keep moving. Here we come on. There he comes. Let's go. We're getting closer. Just being stubborn. You got to take little contracts out of it. Just take them as they go. Let them go short and take them to the cleaners. They keep wanting to go short. We keep gathering their contracts. And here we go. Finally going to get there this time, I think, on this next push. Should be about right in here somewhere. There it is. Boom, 22. What'd I tell you? We got our 22 right there, guys. Bam, 22. It's this piece of cake right there. Now, 22, if we can break and hold 22, I know that the market's looking at 31.25. I know they are. But we'll see how that 31 plays out because we tried to get there before. I don't think we did, but 31 would be a really good level to go to next. Right now, 31.25. But you could get a pullback off this 22 right here because 22 is a good target. But if we can hold the 22, yeah, we're going to try to push more. And there's that pullback. Now, see, what they're doing is they're building that big pullback for those bears. See, even though we're going up, guys, you got to look at this and say, well, where was that pullback at 95, remember? So we're structuring this big move up, and you could have a big move down when we get way up in this area. And that's exactly what we don't want to do. But you could have a pullback all the way down to 95 now. When she does go short. Because that will be the major pullback off. This will be 95. So now we're going to try to see if we can structure back up through here a little bit more, I think. Come on, guys. Let's just keep rolling. Come on. You are going to pull back like 16. We know that. 16, 17. It's actually going to be around 17. I think it's about 17 a quarter, guys. 17 or 18. Yeah, it's 17. It's right here on this candle top right here, which is about 17, almost right on the nose. So she is going to pull back to this area right in here because that's what they do. They'll pull it back to the candle top of the previous candle. You really don't want it going under this candle right here, okay, at the 13, because that's when it gets dangerous. And there comes the 10 again. See? So just showing you guys how this works on this trade. So I could have took that at 22, but it's all right. Not a big deal. I want to see this go back up to 17 again right here. But that 22 was my target. So I could wait now for it to break 22 and try to get back up to the top and just cut this and be done. You know what I mean? So even though it's not a lot in this one here, it doesn't really matter. It doesn't matter at all because we've already killed this thing this morning. So it doesn't matter to me. Look at that. It's just boom. Even if it does take $20, it's still a winning trade, but it's already adding on. It doesn't matter about the add-on to this one because you've already killed it anyway. Massively killed this thing this morning. Come on, boys. Let's get some movement. Let's go back up again. These guys are playing games with these bears. Bad. Bears want to play games. We'll play games with you. We'll pull you all the way back to the 10, take you right back up to the top again. Just taking all of those contracts and going back north. Refueled at 10 and go right back up. Come on, hold that 17. Let's go. Hold the 17. Let's run. No, maybe not. But we're going to try. There's the 17 again, right there, guys. Sorry, excuse me. It's a little hot in here. I forgot to turn the air on, I think, this morning. Because my room is like, it's a big room, but all these machines in here with all these screens. When you're running 10, 12 screens in a big computer, and the big screen I got it on, maybe it gets warm in here quick. Especially with my windows behind me, and it's, probably 90 degrees outside already from Clearwater here. Boom, there you go. Right back to 22. That's where we want to go. Now, can we get back up in this area? Come on, let's go to 31 here, guys. Quit climbing their mouth. You know they want to take that 31 out. I know they do. I would love to sit in this 31 because that would be a beautiful target. What's going to be the problem, though, I'm telling you guys, the issue is going to be getting just above like 3150. Once we get above 3150, around 3150 up there is really going to get tough. I think if we break that, we can move some more. But that's going to be a little tough area. 22 here is becoming a tough little area to break, but we're going to break it. There we go. Come on. You guys can do this. I think we'll pull it back one more time. Gather some more contracts here. It's just same thing all over again. One contract, though, from 295 is about $2,600 a year. Pretty good. 25 is like 25.10 or something like that. I think I'm showing 25.35 right now at 22. So that's like a $25 trade with one contract from the entry at 295 this morning. So now we just kind of run up through here and see if we can get this to hold. Bulls are really trying to hold this. And I don't know why we're not holding it, but I kind of know why. Because it is a structured level at that 22. So that's one of the reasons we're not breaking through it so easy is because it's a 1.13 level. So we know it's sitting there. Doing that. Good job, Dawson. Remember, guys, we are live on YouTube, so please mute your mics. You can say stuff and talk to me, but please mute your mics if you're not talking to me. That's good, Jamie. Good job. Glad you got some money this morning. That's a good job, girl. Young Fab did a good job this morning. There's a lot of guys that did great this morning. Harrison did good. I think Anthony was good this morning. CME, I think he did good this morning. I'm not sure if Brian did. He didn't. I think Brian had to run real fast to go somewhere. How the rest of you guys do? Night Trader, I know you probably did good. Looks like we got some new people. Sandra M's in here. Good to see you, Trademark. Good to see you. Trade only. Good to see you. Disc, see you're new. Good to see you in here. Trying to get back this 22, guys, and we can't. Seems like it's going to be a problem here at 22. It's okay, though. It's a great day, right? Yeah, Big Papa, 3,040. Fish, 3,100 for fish there. 3,000 for Big Papa. Guys, that's awesome, man. That's some trading right there. Now, that's what trading's about. Come back from a holiday and just make some good money. You guys did really, really, really good. I like to see when people do really well in the mornings, especially after a holiday. You go out and spend money on fireworks, and you're off for 3 or 4 days. You're spending money left and right. Got to get it back somewhere. You can't go to work and get it back, so you got to do it trading. You can't go to your job and make $4,000 in a day, unless you're like a dentist or something, I guess. So basically, as a day trader, yeah, you can. Wow, that's pretty cool. I missed the initial move up. It said you missed the initial move for the open. But yes, Long doing well. One and done today. That's right, one and done. One and done is good, man. And we're above this 20. Oh, look, guys. I'm sitting here talking to you guys, and guess what we just hit? We hit the 32 right on the nose. Look at it. You guys see it? We hit 32. We slapped 31, 32 right in the face, just like we said. Unbelievable. We hit that target, guys. That's our next target up was 31, and we got there. It hit 32, guys. That's absolutely beautiful right there. It's absolutely the target I wanted was 32, 31, 32. And then just went there and tagged it. That is absolutely beautiful. Now, the problem with 31, guys, is an area where we know that we can break, okay? But it's also an area that we know that we're going to have a little bit of a tough time. It's like a little hill. It's like you got to go up a little hill from here. And that little hill kind of goes up and over, okay? So the hill that we're trying to climb is 32, okay? So once we climb over the hill at 32, 33, 35, we start trying to level ourselves out at 44. If we can get the 44 out of this, which would be my next target, if we can get the 44, we're on the other side of that hill, and that will start trying to push us up a little more. So now we know the bulls are trying to structure 32 to 44, and it's going to be rough, though, because 32 is a massive target. But we are still in it, so it's good. Let's see if we can go back up here and push this thing back up those areas. So now you can, if you're worried about your stops, the pullback on this, guys, is always going to be around 23, 21. So if you're worried about stops, you put your stops at 20 and let it go. 20, 21, somewhere in that area. But it is going to pull back down that area, though, every time because that's 22 is the pullback. 22 was the target, 22 is the pullback. So 32 was our big target, but 44 will be the next target. But I think 36 would come into play before that. So we'll see what she does from here. I'm just going to keep bouncing off this 25 level. Because I'd love to bounce this 22 if I can. So even though I got this morning, you guys see me click it out for like 78. And then I come back in, took another 23. You know what I mean? 80, 90, 10, 8. I took another, 6 or 7 there or whatever. So you're still like 11 grand. You know what I mean? So you're still back where you were if you got out in the first place earlier. But I don't like the chance. I like to bank profits. Take profits you can always get back in later. I like to take profits at certain levels. Just take it and run. And then you can always get back in later. You can go in for the short. You can go back into the longs. You can still make your money either way. This way, you don't have to sweat it as much. Now we're just trying to get over this 32. We just tagged it again for the second time. Can we tag it a third time and break it? Because it's really a level that's that hump in the market. I wonder if I can draw on this one if it'll work on that one. I don't know if it will or not, guys. Let's see if this will work. No, it won't work. It's okay though. We just got to get above this one. And we're still good. We're still trying to get up through there again. We're still good in this one, still trying to run. It's all going to depend on the 11 o'clock candle, what's going to happen with this one now, because the 1 hour candle is 11 o'clock, so we'll see what level brings us, because now we're just trying to push up through here. If we get the 11 o'clock candle to close above the 32, I think we're special then. If we're not, if it comes back down and doesn't close where we want it to close, it could be a major pullback off of it. Because now we know the 95, 98 level is going to be a pullback anyway sometime today. Let's go. Come on, guys. All above this 24, 25 level right? Above it. Can we do it? Is the question. Oh, there she comes down to 21. I'm not liking the 21 here, but come on, let's go. You guys can do this. That 22 is the perfect hold level. We just got to hold there. So this is not one to hold. Not doing it. It's just not happening. So it breaks down to the bottom of that candle. That's when I'm going to exit. So if it comes down here, guys, in the pullback of this candle right here, see this pullback, 1650. If it gets right there, done, cutting it over. Because actually 1550 would be where you don't want to be in it. Anyway. As long as she'll hold that 1550, 1575 area, she's going to keep bouncing off that and going back up. But as long as she'll try to hold 22, would be really good. Because 22 is that key level. It has to hold 22 to go back up anyway. And we know that, let's see if I can get over here and look at this one also. Yeah, it is. It's 22. See, our entry's right there. It's about the 10. That's where I got in at 10 anyway, because 10 was a good entry. We just can't seem to get the body to move on the 4 hour. Still stuck at the 98, not moving up. The body of the candle needs to start moving on the 4 hour. And it's stuck at 98.25. So the wick's just trying to move and the body's not coming up from behind it. So kind of stalling here. Yeah, we're going to have to cut this one. All right, she's cut. Done cut. Got the 15.50, 15.75, and get out of that because you don't want to be in this just in case. I don't want to be in this just in case. Because I do know that once we get under this 95 level, This could get dangerous right here. So, I mean, we could probably pull back to 10 here because you got pullbacks of 10 and 401 and then down to 95. So she could pull back to 10 right here real easy. And when she structures this 10 pullback, then you're going to start looking at 401, 95. See, here it comes the pullback right here. See it? There he comes. Boom. Now, the problem with this pullback, guys, what the bears don't know is the pullback's probably going to come down here to right at 94.50. Let's see if the pullback comes down to 90. Here comes that 401 area. That should be next. You're going to get that 401. I think we've got to pull back to 401. Let me look at my cable over here and see. And I keep getting my mouse over here to it. Yeah, we pull back to 404. So that makes sense. So the next pullback from here, guys, would be about 402. Yeah, 402. So if we can get this to pull back to 402, then she'll try to structure back to 95. Okay. So basically, if she holds the 410, she'll going to go back up. I don't think so this time. It's coming down. It's going to come down. But the problem with this, guys, it's going to have to come down here to like 407 before it starts that 402.95 move. Okay. So I can't really take a trade right here because why? 410 is too close to 413. It pulls back above 13 now, and I'm going to be dead in the water. But if it comes down here and pushes down under 405, then I'm good to go. So about 406 even is where this needs to be for the short. But it's not a very good short. Down to 90. It's a good short. I mean, that's down to about 90. It could be 10 points. 10 points short. But look, see about that 13? It's back above 13 again. So we don't want to be short or long, or excuse me. We don't want to be short above this right there, like 1350. You don't want to be short above 1350 because you're gonna get nailed. You don't. 1350, you can't be short there. You can't. So what they'll do is they'll try to come down through here like this, guys, and they'll try to structure this 7.6 down here. Watch when she tries to get down here to like 6.5. Okay, let's just see what she'll do. Right about the 5. It's like right there. See right there? It's just right in there around that 5 area. So she'll pull back off that 5 level. That's where they're trying to go short, is the 5. It's like that's where I'm at, kind of at the 5 area. 5, 6. That's where the short would happen if it's going to happen, would be that 5, 6 area right there. Okay. And that area will take you right back down. What they want to do is they want to run this back down here, guys, to get past 400. You got to be past 403, and it goes to 95. So they're trying to get 403 to 95 out of this. It can pull back, yes, it can, and it will pull back. But that's what they're trying to do. They're trying to structure the 95 pullback. It all has to be under 3 to do it. So if it doesn't break 3, it won't happen. It'll hit 3 and go back up. There's 3 right there. See 3? Boom, we're holding 3, holding 3, holding 3. There he comes right there. There's the 2. Let's go. Come on down. Let's go down here and hit this 95 low. He goes, that's definitely the 95 is definitely either 95 or it's going to be 87. But I'm thinking more like 95 to get out of it. And just tap the 97. So we'll see if it goes at 95 here, guys. What's the 95? Can we push 95? And we're right there on it, right there. There's like 96 right there. So 95, if it breaks the 95, it's going to go to 87. Okay, we want to go to 87 from here. If we get 87 out of this, we'll take the 87. Because 87 is going to, 87.95 is the pullback. So guess what? This is where you say, okay, man, I'm in this. What am I going to do here? If it doesn't break 95 and hold, I'm getting out of this thing. Okay, so if it holds not under 95, I'm staying in it. Gets above 95, I'm out. So we want to go to 87 from there. 87, I think I already hit 87, but we'll see. I have to go look at it, but I just wanted to make sure. There's 95 right there. It's holding 95 still. She's still good. Okay, we're still good there for now. Okay, so if we hit 90 down there. We just want to make sure she holds. We're still at 94, so we'll see if he holds. Well, she holds under 95, I'm good. She gets over it, I gotta cut it. Basically, you can cut this at 97, right there. Boom, done, out. Because 97 would be the pullback. So you don't want to be in 97 and above, guys. You'll watch it. See that? Look, this is why I say you don't want to be in 97. See that bounce back? Boom. Pull back to 403 just like that on you. Kills you. Kills your trade. Watch your pull right back to 403 on you. There's 401, 402, and 402. Close enough. That's what I was thinking, 403 anyway on the pullback. I could have went long there, 97 to 403, but I'm not going to. I'm just going to keep it simple today because I can call those too, but we're not going to do that. I don't want to confuse people. There's that 403 pullback right there, guys. So now you know. Now, so she's going to try to open under 3, which is really good because they'll try to structure this off of 3 now and try to run it back down. But you got to be at 1 here. You got to be at 401, 400. So 400 goes back to 95, and then 400 is going to try to bounce back to where? 410. Because 410 is that big level. Why don't you come right back and try to hit 410 again? There's 7 right there. So you don't, anything over 410, they're trying to structure it back long. Anything under 10 is going to try to structure back to 3 to a short. So that's how they'll play this one. That's a good trade. You might take that trade right there. Good big pop, but man, you did good, man. That was awesome. 3,500. Thank you, Harrison. Appreciate it, man. We appreciate it, guys. That's awesome, JoJo. Good job. JoJo found us about a week and a half ago. He likes it. I'm glad. He's up 1,200 today. So, guys, 403 is where they're trying to structure this back down, but they got to hold that 3 to 1 down to 400 to 95 here. You'll see it go from 403 down to 400 and try to get back 95. But remember, the 4-hour candle's what? A big green candle on the 4-hour. Okay? The structure off of this is actually 83. They're trying to get to, they're going to get 87, 83 out of this. If the Bears can get 83 out of this on the short side, they probably try to back this down some. But you really got to watch 83, guys. 83, 95, and 90, or 83, 93, and 95 are all buying levels for bulls. The bulls know they can buy the market at 95 all day long and 93. So this is where they're just going to get through this. If the Bears want to make a run for it, they're going to have to get under this 95 and stay there. You got to be under 95 to even get to 87, which takes you to 83. 83 is where the big short will come if they can make it really work. And I'm thinking they're trying because they only got 8 more minutes until the 11 o'clock candle. If they can get to 83 and structure it there and then open a red candle, yeah, we're coming back down. And that would make perfect sense to me. Come on, boys. Let's go. There's that 87. Come on. Give me 87. Really? I was playing games with me, man, in the morning. I'm calling because I was like, it gets right to it. We get to 80. It hit 80, 89, 88, guys. I mean, I'm going to take off or something like that. 89, 2 ticks away. You'd be kidding me. Remember, though, we're under 95. That's what matters. You're getting that big bounce at 87. You got to be really careful on 87, guys. Really careful. Because that's a massive, but actually it's going to be 80. Just say 88, guys. 88. It's going to be 88. So if we get down to 88, we can't break 88. That's where the problem is going to be. You're probably going to see it pull back off this 88 and try to bounce back. And the bounce back is going to be where? 95, right? So you know that. So 88, 95, 95, 403, 403 to 410. Come on, just come down some more. Come on. We want to break down here and get under this 83 marker at 11 o'clock. That's exactly what we're looking for. See, guys, structure is structure. You've got to know structure in trading. You got to know where these guys want to go. You just got to get down here and get this 83 out of the way. Because we get 83 out of the way, we are going to pull back down here around this 80, or excuse me, 88, not 83. So we get down to 88 and pull down under 88, guys. Get to 83 on the 4-hour, get down to 80, and then she's really going to be done. It's going to be 74 and back down to 68 again. But remember, we could just be pulling back because remember, this is a long trend, okay? So when you have a big bull move like this, you know you're going to have the pullback to go back up. So we either get a big bull move with a nice big pullback, we restructure and go right back for the big breakout, or this turns into a Mary, which is an M pattern, and we start structuring low. So it's either going to be two things here. We make all the higher highs here. We made a higher low here. I want another one down here somewhere, and then move down. Because right now this doesn't mean a thing. We are coming down, yes, but we could always rebound and bounce straight back up from here. We've seen this a million times. The classic good pattern will be coming up, pull back, make an N pattern, be like an N. Boom, boom, straight back up. Or come up, pull back, make another higher low down here somewhere, and really just watch the market dip. Okay. Seeing you guys, they're putting in the chat over here, Dean and Marco Cam. I'm sorry I didn't see you guys earlier. I'm still on here with you guys. If you're in that live chat over there, I just hadn't had time to look at the live chat a lot this morning because I've been calling trades. But I will text you back real fast in just a second. Let me put this up on the screen by itself so I can see you guys. Problem is I can't. Okay, there I got you. There I got it right there. Okay, so cool. Right there. Dan Game Zone. Good to see you, Captain. Captain, I see you up there, man. It's awesome, Dean. Let's say hi to everybody right there. So you guys say hi to you guys this morning. I wouldn't ignore you guys, I swear, on the chat for the stream. Because we do have chat the stream guys also. I wouldn't ignore you guys. I'm just busy calling these trades for you. So if you're in the live stream, guys, and I don't say hi, I'm sorry if I don't say hi to you or get to you or acknowledge you. I'm just busy trying to help you guys out. So, but I will eventually acknowledge everybody I see in the rooms because I do appreciate you guys being here with me. All right, now what are we doing here? Why are we playing the 406? Because there's a little pullback there, a little bear. The Bears and Bulls are fighting the 406 here all of a sudden, which I don't understand why. It's kind of crazy. But, you know, hey, we'll watch it pull the 406.50. It's just hilarious, man. Okay. 406 to 410. Let's go.
Maybe your mic's muted. Then I still don't hear you.
Okay, so we're just kind of hanging right here, guys. But that's good to see everybody here this morning.
It's still showing.
Hope you guys enjoying the streams that are watching the streams. You like it, Dean? Have a good morning. Awesome. Thank you for the awesome call. You're welcome, man. You're welcome, Dean. 9 a.m. I started 9 a.m. in the morning, guys. So she's turning green right here, guys. The cow's trying to turn green here, guys, at the 413. You can see that. And just going to wait to see what happens with this green here. But it's got 2 more minutes to 11 o'clock, so we're going to find out if we're going to get that pullback and go straight back up again. But she's really going to start structuring up through here. But my thing would be, right around this area of structure will be 16, 17. She really needs to get back to 17 there to even start moving back up. If she doesn't break the 17, it probably won't happen.
I kind of did.
So we'll have to wait and see what she does right there.
I did.
Um, hang on, let me close my door because I'm gonna step out in about 5 minutes and have somebody's trying to get over me for a meeting real fast. But anyway, let me close this door real quick because I think Josh is taking care of it. I'll be here in a second. Okay, so I just got told, hey, can you come in here for a minute? So I'm gonna step out for just a minute, guys. I'll be back in like maybe 5 minutes or so. So I'm just gonna I'll leave everything on just like it is. I'll leave my Discord mic, but I'll be right back. I'm just gonna go take care of this phone call. Be right back, guys. You're looking for 417 to hold though. 417 to 422, back to 430. Back to that 432. Now, what we want to do, guys. Oh, there's my candle. There's my 11 o'clock candle. So I really want this 11 o'clock candle to start structuring here around the 17. I really want this thing to come back and push up to that 32 level if we can. So right now we're kind of sideways, as you can see. So I'm not trading it anyways because we need to be up top of 420. We need to get back to the 22 level to get back to 32. So right now, guys, if it gets under 10, 10 is the thing where we don't want to be. Okay. So 10, you don't want to be in 10, but you do kind of want to be above 10, just not below 10, and you want to be above 17. Okay. But yeah, just give me like 5 minutes, guys. I'm just going to also just kind of grab this call real quick, and she's going to run up while I'm going, and you'll be mad. Because if we break the 32, guys, I'm trying to get up in the 44 area, 44 to 60, 44 to 59 would be great, man. And I really don't want to miss it, but I'll be back in just a second. Like 5 minutes, guys. Just got to run the restroom and stuff and take this call. Be right back. Sorry, guys. Yeah, for just a second, 8 dots. One of the beautiful men. Why do you love it?
information or something. Just to know we have more. Ever money together and, have to keep doing information. Very hard. Paper. And I'll keep it over there. And, and we'll take money over there. And, I was going about me, you know, that we can make, you know, what I think. Maybe we can, additional thing. I did the first game. He's okay. I'm sorry. Yeah. Again, they bring you a Well, when I use Excel for it's basically already gather all the data. So right now we're using Excel for basic data, sales, track traders, it's quick numbers for our company and staff. So that's basically what it's Excel right? People do. Update sales daily. Right? That's how we track the traders, see how they're different types of accounts, what we call live wire, ask account, live, build environment, and you would be working closely. And the Josh and I have ready to do whatever outside of that, please. Josh can do it. That's got it. And yeah, good Josh for your that's fine. Yeah, I think that making sure everything's jotted. Right. But it'll be we just like we got us. Like having quick response. Well, yes.
Yeah, me too. I'm talking about application. That stores data that's not any knowledge picture. Then share it. But it just sort of combination of apply. Double check. So, other question to you, where do we live? Oh, cool. That's good. Do you have any problem with work, method for overhaul? Good. Like in nine to four. Yeah, we don't do weekends, but, we might, we all kind of like text each other, do no weekends, so, like, hey, man, what's up? But you'll see, we're kind of like, we're a smaller company, but we have a potential to grow big. We won't be in the position, we do grow big, we can't off those jobs, to make the job. We're starting hurting the good people that they come aboard, but Josh and I, basically have all those who running and go, okay, get some solid. Yeah, so it's a fair, you did do a lot of contract. And then, are you just looking for contract job or? No, go ahead. Yeah, you did it full time.
You get paid salary.
Get paid every week. We don't go back.
Yeah, it's big for you. And we do some profit sharing also, so there will be a bonus here and there. So that will help, but we do share amongst employees.
Yeah, we trying to build where we've done the first, in the first 90 days, we did them. But we will definitely be honest. I think Josh, we are around 40,000 on a budget this year recently.
Yeah.
Stuff like that. So we are aware of nobody wants to stay a certain amount of time. So I think we're oversized. Exactly. So we put it in there. We're gonna make money and good with it.
Yeah.
And my wife's just born.
Yes, that's me.
I mean, but I'm still can't tell what I know what to do, but you know, it's kind of like the other laugh. I think I love Josh. You get, oh, you get it back, man. Yeah, we can put that.
And we all get along very well.
Go ahead, go. So do you guys have a period of time? Before we get.
Well, you're not expected to know the future market by no means, but you'll learn, and that'll come from all of us. It wouldn't be, you struggling to understand yours. We have some people that don't know the market. I was one of them, I knew some like you. So don't feel as though it would be, discouraged. Yes. I like the yeah. It was about August.
Last year. And we're doing really well. We can't have nothing but something. And we're very busy right now. So we've been doubling monthly fixed revenue. And we're trying to catch up to the hiring.
Yeah.
We're kind of, so it's a lot. And we'll see, there's a lot of potential growth here, in my opinion. In finding seasonal here, that makes sense with the machine that go more and higher to replace other whole thing. One thing good at market.
Yeah.
Really, I thought they're not mid. Training, yeah, you know, so like being that. They are.
In my own, I would have to prepare. And be trained and. Or here and.
So we're down for price and service, so that's important. Yeah, and have that nice, understanding that what's going on. Okay. I'm good, you have more questions for us?
Yeah. Here's my best.
Right, yeah, not yet, but we would like to ditch all of our employees. That's still trying to be. It's time. That's something. Experience. So that's what that comes to, yeah. We're gonna start working on that, we got the profit sharing later. We know right now that we're gonna stay, we're gonna be around. But this is something that's gonna be a long, got a lot of options. Wall Street, but there's a lot of options. Trading, this side of it is being interesting, find a stop there. The shot of the interview, other than that, in the comments, yeah, they seem to how we needed. Are you working now?
So do you have, access to the client states? Yeah. How many years?
You definitely leads to. I'll let you guys go forward. I'm gonna take you guys here. I think. All right, guys. I took care of that and I'm back. So had to step out for a minute. You know, business is business. You gotta do things to get things done, right? So we're looking at coming down, guys. If you notice on the chart here, guys, this is your ATR sitting right here for the trade terminator 368. So we know this is